Okay. Therefore then, with this miracle grasped or understood, that this place is said is usually a seat or dwelling place. This was the predicted living place for them. I think Labia is a settlement. That this was the predicted one given to them. And with the inhabitants, Siculensis and Colas devastated, with these people who were living there, they're all devastated now. So they occupied the region with a tenth of the booty, according to the response of Apollo, consecrated to him, and with a sacello, or a little church, or whatever they call it in those days, erected for that god there, and an altar to Saturn, of whose festival they named the Saturnalia. 31. And when, for a long time, with the heads of humans, they believed themselves to be pleasing Ditem, that's the god of the underworld, and with victims of men, victims of hostia, slaughterings and offerings for Saturn. So I thought they were praising this with human heads and Saturn with human men, on account of the oracle in which it says, give human heads to Dis and dead men to Saturn, I'll assume. They say Hercules after this, Herculeum, when he was reverting through Italy with the flock animal of Geryon, that he persuaded the posterity, the people of the future or the offspring of those, Swayze usually is indirect speech, so it takes a note, that they should change the enforcer, that's ill-omened, with Faustus, which means more blessed or favourable sacrifices. So they need to change the way of killing. They're inferring that it was not the heads of humans to this, but the oscilla, which I believe is an effigy, a mask or something made to an effigy made to human oscillas. That's probably a diminutive of mouth or face or something. With this art simulated or a pretended art now, so you wouldn't need to use real humans, but a mask would be enough. And the altars, Saturn's altars, not with Mac Tanding killing a man, but praising him with burning lights, lanterns maybe, because not only men but also luminant lights is what that there signifies. So you can interchange men with lights in Greek, I assume. Then this custom through the Saturnalia began of sending wax, that'd be the wax candles. Others think wax, not because of something to be sent, then that with, looks like Saturn is the leader here, from a rough sort of incoma, means uncultivated and dark light, as if now to the light. So going from the dark to the light, editosumus, so we're produced or brought out into the light from the darkness. Looks like science of good arts have done this, so maybe science or something. This also I find in letters, that when many people, on the occasion of the Saturnalia, through avariceness from their clients with ambition, press out gifts from their clients, and this burden gravates or makes it's heavy on those who are in tenuous situations, those who are poorer. Publicus, tribunal of the plebs, he tooleth to this, that not unless, nothing except for, looks like wax, wax candles, can be exchanged or given to the ditoribus, the rich people. Where did I set this up a minute ago? Oscillum, cavity in fruits, but a little image of the face, a little mask of Bacchus hung from trees, so as to be easily moved by the wind. So that's what oscilla, it's the plural, and osculum can be a swing as well. Now there was the thing about men in lights earlier. The Greek word was accusative and nominative singular and plural in Greek for light, or something that Loeb says. Anyway, 34. Here, Albinus Kokina interrupts. He subjects something in the accusative. The type of thing which now is the permutations of the changing of this sacrifice, praetextus, vocative, and here's the nominative. You've remembered the type of reason for this changing of sacrifice. I find afterwards, after the celebration with the compinilibus, some other type of ceremony, when games through the city agabantor, they're conducted here at the crossroads. That's where that comes from. It's like the god of the crossroads or something. Obviously, which had been restored by Tarquin Superbus for the Lars, household gods, and the mains, I guess they're dead people, according to or from the response of Apollo, in which is precepted, instructed, that it be supplicated, something looks wrong here, capitabus, pro capitabus, that you should exchange heads for heads, which goes back to the killing, etc. Okay. 35. And this for some time was observed for the sospitate, for the safety of families, the boys would be killed to mania dea. Okay, mania, it's not manes, it's mania as a god, to the mother of La. Okay, so I didn't realise that before. Mania is the mother of the Lars. Seems odd because every house has a La, but anyway. Which type of sacrifice Junius Brutus, the consul, with Tarquinius repulsed, driven away, he constituted that should be celebrated alita differently. For the heads, I think that's, these are types of, is it fruit? Any papaver, poppy seeds, and garlic. Is that a vegetable or something? He ordered it to be supplicated, or to be, the way to honour the gods now is with the heads of cloves or garlic and poppy seeds. So that this would satisfy the deity of the response of Apollo concerning the name head. Obviously, this would have any crime removed of any enforcers or unlucky alignment type of sacrifice. In fact, the Mass in the Bible, it means it came to pass that effigies of mania suspended were in front of pro-ears, like pro, it means in front of the doors of each single personal house. Danger, if there was some imminerating the family, hanging over or threatening the danger of the families, would expiare them. It's a pious way of driving away any danger, as by hanging garlic and poppy on your door. And the games themselves, from the roads of the crossroads in which they were conducted, were called compitalia. But continue to the rest of the things. 36. And praetextus inquits, well and opportune this emendation related of a similar sacrifice, but for these reasons or causes which are related concerning the origin of this festival. It's apparent that the Saturnalia vetustoria, comparative, it's more older, no quam, just ablative, than the city of Rome, to such an extent that before Rome, in Greece, this solemnity had began. L. Accius, in his Annals, refers to it in these verses. Is that it?